And welcome to my channel. Today we are back on Forza Horizon 4, and today we are going to check out these two new car pass cars. This week I've got to say is probably the worst week out of the four we got this month. We had these four, which were pretty good apart from the McLaren. I think that was a bit rubbish, the fact that it was just a bit of a rehash. As if you watched my yesterday's video, and I complained a lot about that rally car, which is currently what you can see in the background now. I complained a lot about rehashed content. That is rehashed content. I don't like it. Don't be a Rockstar. Don't be GTA. Don't do it, Forza or Turn 10. Don't do it. But anyway, we're not talking about that today. We're talking about these two. The Trident, well actually, 1965 Pill Trident. Now that is a cool car. Well, I say cool. It's unique to a game, I say, because you never see it in any other games. So it's quite cool to have that in the game. However, you know what I'm going to say about the Silverado, don't you? You pretty much know it. The 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Devati design drift truck. Yes, drifting. If you may have noticed in my last video when I was moaning a lot about the rally cars, I said that I've sucked at drifting ever since ever. So, and I hate drift cars, and I hate cars like this, so that's not going to be my best view ever. But I'm going to grudge and bear it, and let's take a review on this. So get it out of the way first of all, let's go in. Yes, I'm going to try not to rant, but it's going to be hard. So colours, we've got one colour only, so yeah, we'll select that. It'd been cool if we actually got the standard version of this car, like the standard Silverado. I think that would be awesome. Something to sort of compare against the F-150 and the ZR2 Colorado, is it? You know, the new pickup, Chevrolet pickup. Is that ZL2? ZL2, I think it is. Anyway, but here it is, this drift truck. The Bertie design. Lots of green, lots of spokey wheels. We can actually open the bonnet on this one, which is crazy. Crazy colours. You can see the huge supercharger there, got two massive air filters, which, where's the pulley for the actual supercharger? I think it's in there somewhere, near the air dump. I can't read what that says on the engine head cover over there. It says, isn't it white apple? Something like that? I know it says supercharged there, but I can't read what it says there from above it. But yeah, it's quite a detailed engine, it's quite nice to see. Then we've got the back here, we've got some fans. And if we jump in here, we've got this crazy camo steering wheel. Rather off-putting. And very, very, very pungent green. Is that handbrake? Looks like a hydraulic handbrake. Massive bucket seats. And yeah, so pretty much drift specs. So we go to garage, we're going to upgrade tunings, and we have a look what we've got. Decent customization there, not the most, but still decent. And at the front here we've got Forza's typical canards and stuff on there, which looks nasty. So yeah, that's the only customization we've really got. Let's go and drive this thing. Now, it's obviously supercharged, but I don't know what engine it's got. I can imagine a V8, but I don't know. I know they messed up the sounds on some of the other pickup truck, the Unicorn pickup truck they had. I know they messed the sound up on that kind of full GT V6 where she had okay, this must have a V6, and it's really crazy. I've got traction control off and I've got stability control off. Check it out. I'm turning one of those suckiest drifters into a really awesome drifter. And I ruined it. That is some really unpixelated. Oh, unpixelated? A very pixelated graphic. Don't lie, we didn't want to be in America. Right, there we go. Right. We're in Britain, stay on this side, stay on this side. The show doesn't do the handbrake animations anymore. In Horizon 3, you used to do handbrake animations and you pulled the hydraulic handbrake and the normal handbrake. That was pretty cool, but it's a bit weird. Camo's really so unusual, you never see that in cars. I don't anyway. Then again, I don't follow it. Nothing, you know it. And spin around doing those legs. Come on. Oh. Speed on the ground, I'm just paying attention to what I'm doing. Can't stay in a straight line. Sorry, good at that. Have enough stuff. It's not as challenging as I thought it would be. I thought it would be like really, really difficult, but it is difficult to stay in a straight line. Really want to drift around. I don't think any point in me doing a lap time for either two of these cars today. I think I'm going to do like a quick sort of 3-1, sort of through the bounds and a bit of comment on the performance and the way it looks and everything like that. Obviously, there's no point in doing any kind of lap time because there's no way this is supposed to be 66 lap time. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be decent, but if you know how to handle it, if you're like myself, I can handle it. I'm a lunatic, I'm not going anywhere. Where are we anyway? I think we're near one of my houses, so turn right in a second and we'll move around there. Where the hell am I going? I haven't played this game in the snow for a while. Anyway, so the pickup truck. So it's not one of my favourite things. That's probably going to be the last time I drive it until next year when I do the test drive and showcase videos on this game. But still, it's interesting. I'll give it that. And if you want a drift car, that's pretty much where you need to go because it just doesn't want to stay in a straight line. Anyway, where are we going? I haven't got the Trident yet, so we go over here to Car Pass, and we've got this one, the Pill Trident. When I saw this on Top Gear, I didn't actually realise it was a pill. I thought it was something else. I thought it was a Messerschmitt actually, but no, it's a pill. And we've got a couple of colours for it, and funny enough, red is probably the best colour. Well, yeah, red's a decent colour for it, I think. Yeah, this is not going to be a riveting test drive, I can say that for one thing. It's going to be slow. This is taking microcars to another level, I think. Yeah, this is pretty much like a motorcycle with four wheels at the front instead of 2 wheels together. Look at those pedals. I mean, a mouse can't even fit on. Can't even push them. Yeah, that is quite unusual. That looks like, well, as you're saying, it's like a bike. That looks like a handlebar with an extended handlebar that goes around in a circle. Because it's the handlebar slightly extended. I don't know whether you can see that, but I can see a handlebar. Craziness. Let's have a look at customization. I don't think there's going to be any customization really for it. Maybe cut the balls a bit. We got like engine customization. That was pretty decent. It's bigger than the more amount than the Silverado had. We've got this weird chin that doesn't actually go all the way around, which is kind of weird. And then we got this one, which is a spoiler, which looks weird as well. It looks like you put your dinner on there. Did that snowman just have a Christmas hat on or something? Am I imagining things? Oh, he's got a traffic cone on his head. Fair enough, okay. I thought it was a Christmas hat. I didn't realise they updated this game this quickly. But of course, on the 13th, we've got the new DLC for this game, and I'm really excited for that. It really sounds a bit more beachy than I thought. I thought it would sound like a P50. No speed on it, but 40 miles an hour. This is how I'm working on it. The people only go 30 miles an hour in real life. I've never had much of a whopping top speed of 50 miles an hour. Yeah, this is a useful camera. It looks so funny. Well, it sounds a bit bigger than I thought, and the feeling is not too bad. I know it's tiny, but I'm sure you can see it. With your head. This is one I'm totally right. It does feel like you're an aeroplane top. But then you've got your steering wheel from well, an adaptation of a bicycle handlebar. Well, there we go. There's a very quick review. I mean, 12 minutes. That's quite a short review for a video of mine. But I can't really say much because this car is, well, never going to set any records, is it? But it is faster than the P50, so. And of course, it's in the wrong class. Really, there should be a microcar class. But the Isetta, the bubble car, no, the Isetta bubble car, the Trident, and the P50. But of course, they're all in cult classics. I think they're in cult cars. There we go. So, and I think there's those other cars like the Austin Taxi and things like that in that class. So it's kind of pointless even trying to compare it against anything else in that class. You probably only the one that's probably going to be a pretty good competitor, I reckon, is probably the Isetta. The P50 is obviously probably the slowest car in this game, and that was about top speed of 30, so this was about top speed of 50, so obviously it's going to be slightly faster. It feels faster, actually, as I remember. It's quite expensive, though, 25 grand. I'm sure there's cars in this game that are less than that. Quite expensive, but there we are. There's my review. A very quick, swift video for one of mine. As I said, no point doing any sort of racing for it. There's not really any point. We've had a quick browse of the visual customization. We've had a quick browse of the things that open up in the Forza Vista. Had a look at the colours. So yeah, pretty much done what I normally do. But I kind of feel like I'm finishing the video a bit too early. But of course, my videos normally last about 20 minutes. So I better not gibber on too long, otherwise it will end up in 20 minutes. However, I will add one thing. I like cars when they're real, they're purchasable, or they was purchasable, and they're actually cars and not just frames with an engine, like the Hoonigan cars, like the Silverado we just drove earlier. I like cars like production cars. Maybe not necessarily all production cars, like I like the Hennessy Venom, that's not a production car. Hennessy Venom, as I say Hennessy really weirdly for some reason. Like all these cars are fine. Like I'm not so fond of SUVs, but I don't mind having SUVs in the game because they're real. You can actually buy them and you see them on the streets, so that's quite good. Same as BMWs, one of my favourite cars in the world. That's alright, that's not bad. You could actually buy one of them, so that's not too bad. Loads of others, but this kind of crosses the line, I think. But because it's not really a Silverado, it's a frame with some Silverado-based body bits on it, which is just pointless. The same goes for all the hoonigan stuff and the rally cars and that sort of thing. But I don't mind rally cars per se. Rally cars can be quite cool, especially like old rally cars like the Audi Quattro and the Lancia Stratos. Things like that can be really cool. But others like racing trucks, hell no, that's way over the borderline. But I don't mind content. Like I'm so happy the fact we're getting new cars, 2 new cars every week. It makes the game feel fresh every 2 weeks, and the fact that I can sit here and talk to you and make videos of things. Because without that, what would I be doing? I don't even know I've been uploading for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I kind of feel like it does annoy me at times when I see cars in this game that just aren't real. But I know they are real, but they're not real. It's hard to explain. But the Hot Wheels is another example. That is the worst ever. That drives me infernal. That's the worst ever. I hate it. It's just, I know it's real. I've seen pictures on Twitter of the real thing at some kind of car show. But it isn't a production car. It isn't a car that you could buy. It's some like one-off thing. That isn't a supercar either. And it's hideous as well. Like these, I don't like these either. NSC Venom, yes, definitely I like that. This, no, that can go away. That can go away as well. But this is nice. Yep, still good. Jaguars, oh yes, lovely. I've only the 5-litre engines sound better. They sound a bit weird for some reason in this game. That's nice. James Bond stuff is cool, but some of them are a bit weird. Like they should really be in their manufacture. Like Aston Martin should be an Aston Martin, not James Bond. But where? But yeah, that's my quick sort of discussion, saying that what cars I want to see, what cars I don't want to see. I don't want to see things that are like rally race cars or drift cars or anything like that. I like to see production cars. I like to see possibly some concept cars like that look decently how they're going to look in real life, but that is kind of a grey area really. But yeah, as I said, I don't customise my cars either. I love originality of cars that come out of the factory. So that's why I'm keeping hold of that, and also I love, and drift cars ruin that for me, especially they're just frames of cars that aren't actually the real thing. But yeah, hopefully we'll see much more content that I'm looking forward to. But this DLC is coming out with some of the best cars. Now I don't know whether to spoil it or not for you, but it's coming up with a lot of nice supercars that are actually real. A Celine is one of them. A Celine, another Lamborghini. Another Koenigsegg, and there's a couple more, but I'm not going to say anymore. But those 3 alone, oh, it's got to be so excited for this game to be updated. But they're the kind of cars I want to see. I even want to see the original Bugatti Veyron, the 16.4. That'd be awesome. That's where the whole thing originated. This is where the whole thing began with that car. But I know we've got the Super Sport version, but we can only get it in black and orange. It's a bit boring. And C, I've changed the colours to black, where the oranges are, turned that into black, and it looks awesome. But unfortunately, it's not original to the game, so I had to put it back in on the original colours. But there we go. So, my wishes for this game. I hope that they don't receive any more crappy things or repetitive content like the hoonigan rally cars and things I've been receiving lately. And I've just noted my videos again in 20 minutes. So, yeah. But I still like to talk to you, okay? So I want to say, yeah, so I want to see more cars like Aventadors, like things like that, and hopefully they'll listen to me. Well, Google stop listening to me, but yeah, hopefully I've got other people backing me up as well and thinking the same thing. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will stop the video now, otherwise I'm going to end up gibbering on forever about many different things. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.